Batman number 158 swoops into comic book shelves from DC Comics on March 26, 2025, and it'll shock your system with Piranha Chaos. Will the latest adventure of the Caped Crusader crash and burn, or is it a victory in the making? Let's find out in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Comical Opinions. First things first, Batman number 158 brings back superstar writer Jeff Loeb and superstar artist Jim Lee, and it's got that classic vibe that Batman fans have been missing for a very long time. Could this reset be what we need to wash the sour aftertaste of Chip Zdarsky's run, or does it stumble right out of the gate? Honestly, I'm torn. It's got all the right pieces of a classic, back-to-basics, tried-and-true Batman story, but it's clunky as all get out. Let's dive in and talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Let's start with the positives in Batman number 158. Jeff Loeb brings us back to basics, and it's a breath of fresh air after Chip Zdarsky's run. Picture Batman swooping in, cape flaring, to stop a Joker goon unloading piranha straight out of Year One vibes. Then there's the detective work, which is spotting a shoe, finding out what's on the shoe, and leading Batman to the hideout where he needs to find the bad guy. It's pure bat sleuthing 101, solid gold right from the start. How does that affect the score? It's a contender for sure from a general perspective. After a year of cosmic tangents, this grounded grit could lift it pretty high. Hush's return, although it's mostly a tease more than anything else, adds a creepy edge that's got me hooked for sure to find out how he returned and what he's going to do. But here are the weak points or the snags of Batman number 158. It's stiff as all heck. You get the classic and then syndrome over and over and over again, which makes it feel like a perfunctory checklist. Joker repeats an old caper with no twists. You wonder why. They sort of explain it, but not really. Talia swoops in to save Batman when he falls into the reservoir, but how did she know he was there? It just sort of comes out of nowhere. He guesses his suit's been hacked, but based on what? It's a checklist. Joker hits, then Talia flies, then Hush grabs. There's no flow, no why. Stuff just happens. And of course, how is that going to affect the score? This could be the real detracting moment. Random events without glue feels lazy, especially when Hush deserves a sharper spotlight. It's like Loeb had the outline but skipped the connective tissue. Let's switch gears and talk about the art, and this is absolutely no surprise. Jim Lee is back on the internal pages, and it's stunning work. Every panel screams Batman legend. The cape silhouette against the reservoir, the piranha swarm, Hush's hulking frame. Well, he's not really displayed too much, but you get the idea. It's dramatic, crisp, and top tier. This is definitely going to be a positive when it comes to affecting the score. If you're into the comic just for the art alone, it's probably going to be a good pick for you. If you're still hanging in and want some context, let's talk about a quick recap from what happened in issue number 157. Batman was pulling off some, we'll call it Bat-God-ish-like stunts, which is not a positive. He crashed into Gotham City by blowing the wings off a plane and stopped just short, right in front of KG Beast, a Russian mercenary if you're not familiar. And he stopped him from sparking a riot in Gotham City. It wrapped with a fake brother calling Bruce a rotten rich guy, but no family ties were there, so it was a setup that really went nowhere. In Batman number 158, there is no connective tissue between the previous issue and this one. This is a brand new arc starting from scratch. So here's what happened. Batman drops in on a clown-masked thug dumping Jokerized piranha into Gotham's reservoir. A throwback to the first Joker clash with Batman. He knocks the goon out, but Joker ambushes him with a crowbar, sending him into the piranha swarm in the water below. The fish chew on his suit's circuitry, zapping them unconscious, and Batman as well. Talia al Ghul just suddenly swoops in from a helicopter, scoops him up, administers a little CPR, and then gets him back on his feet. Meanwhile, a giant called Silence, a supposed henchman of Hush, grabs Joker, blasts his ears with a sonic boom of sorts on a local level, and hauls him off. Later, after Batman's recovered slightly, he heads back to the Batcave, changes into a spare suit, and suspects Talia tracked him due to a glitch in his network circuitry. He cuts communications with Oracle to lock down any potential leaks, then traces Joker's shoe to an old carnival on the outskirts of town. There he finds Joker, battered and tortured, scalpels everywhere, and screens flashing images from Batman's past, which he now surmises could only come from Hush. So, final thoughts when we think about Batman number 150 from DC Comics. It swings back to basics with killer art and a Hush twist, although it's mostly a Joker-centric issue. The grit shines, the plot, unfortunately, is a bit clunky, and the visuals are fantastic. Therefore, Batman number 158 from DC Comics earns a 6.5 out of 10. Leave a thumbs up if you thought this review was helpful, and tell me in the comment section below whether or not you were super excited for the return of Hush, or you thought this was just going to be another filler arc until they get to the next writer, which at this time has been announced to be Matt Fraction. So thank you very much for joining, and stay tuned through the outro for more reviews just like this one.